Bully, we have a surprise guest on the line. Who knows who's on the other side of this phone? But let's go back out to the phones, and we have a surprise guest. Sir, ma'am, thank you for the time.
Are you not going to introduce me, or are you just going to introduce myself? Is this like the beginning of a documentary?
Oh!
Say your name?
Cody Rhodes!
Thank you. This is the American Nightmare, also 2025 King of the Ring, Cody Rhodes. But it's not just me, because I'm in a car with two of my peers. I'm also here with Sean Spears, and then next to me, Ricky. What is your Ricky Saints? Saint Ricky. Saint Ricky. We're all here together. We're calling from the beach.
Well, you know what? Well-earned time at the beach. First of all, huge fan. Anybody that listens to Busted Open knows I'm a huge fan, and we are big supporters of Sean Spears and Ricky Saints, so I'm glad that they're there listening in on what is a historic day. And I had no idea it was you, or else I would have given you that introduction, because you are the American Nightmare. You are the 2025 King of the Ring. And after SummerSlam, you're going to have that other championship title around your waist. So thank you so much for taking the time to call in this morning.
Thank you. How has day one been? Do you feel like this is a whole new chapter for you guys, or is this like when World Class Championship Wrestling closed, or like is this like WCW? What is this? This is good, right? This is a good thing?
This is a great thing. What are you talking about, Cody?
I'm here, so I figured this has got to be.
This isn't the Sportatorium covering up the World Class Championship Wrestling banner. No. This is
literally my exact reference I was going for. I'm so glad. Oh, man. I'm so glad you love wrestling. I love that.
Yes, I do. And here's the thing. This show, Cody, was 1 day a week for 1 hour. Then went to 2 days, to 3 days, to 5 days, to live 7 days. And now the power of pro wrestling, because pro wrestling is so big right now, Busted Open has gone 24/7, and we have our own channel, Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7. So this is a dream come true for wrestling fans. It's because the fans are so passionate. They need to hear about this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, and you're a big reason. You've been a great supporter of this show throughout the years. So to have you call in this morning means the world to me.
Well, congratulations. And you're very, very apt in stating that wrestling fans were enjoying Busted Open, and you guys were beating the drum and being the voice of the people. And now wrestling is, we're all blessed that it's more popular than it's ever been. And look at you. Now you've got to provide 24/7 programming and content. With great power comes great responsibility. It's all on you. You got to get people the news.
No, this is true. And I wasn't kidding, Cody, as a wrestling fan yourself. The first person I ever saw was Tommy Rich wrestle on Georgia Championship Wrestling on a Saturday in 1982, and I fell in love with pro wrestling. Somehow, my tag team partner, Bully, got that information to The Undertaker, and The Undertaker called in earlier in the show as Tommy Wildfire Rich and had me going thinking I was talking to Tommy Rich.
So I'm going to go ahead and drop some concerns on you right out of the gate, because this whole car is concerned. You had The Undertaker on the channel. The Undertaker.
Yes.
The sheriff, the guard, the judge, the Hall of Fame, everything, main event, the streak. This is The Undertaker on many people's Mount Rushmore. And you have spent 3 to 4 minutes talking about Wildfire Tommy Rich, who, God bless him, that is like me talking to you about one of the Mulkey brothers right now on your first day of the show.
I would talk to the Mulkey brothers, both of them.
Of course you would, and you have 24/7 of programming to go over. But you're getting ready to. This is how you're. Let's talk about Wild Tommy Fire Rich. That's how you're hooking in the new kids. That's how you're getting him?
But
Dave,
but
come on,
Cody,
man.
Cody, you got to understand. You got to understand. He had me. He did such a great impersonation of Tommy Rich. I thought I was talking to Tommy Rich. And
Is
then
that because nobody knows what Tommy Rich sounds like?
No.
Because it's 2025?
doesn't matter. And you would appreciate this. You know what I said to him? You know what I said to him when he finally said, "This is the Undertaker. It's not Tommy Rich." I said, I got to tell you, I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping I was talking to Tommy Rich.
Dave, I am so glad that Bully is there and Mark and Tommy and people who have seen, like if you watch Bully on LFG and people have seen that the wheel continues to move and time goes on. And, yeah, I'm glad they're there with you because otherwise I'm sure we'd be looking forward to such scintillating interviews as Wildfire Tommy Rich or White Lightning Tim Horner, or I don't even know.
I love Tim Horner. One of my Cody,
I'm just going in on all
Cody,
these guys
one of my
are
all-time favorite tag teams was Tim Horner and Brad Armstrong. I mean, you
a
talk
good
about
tag
an
team.
underrated tag team. Tim Horner and Brad Armstrong.
I can hear the young kids calling SiriusXM right now and saying, "I need a year's subscription." Tim Horner and Brad Armstrong.
Brad Armstrong did have the most underrated arm drag of all time, though.
He absolutely did. And his when he was revealed as Mr. R, he got me. I had no idea that he was Mr. R. But anyway, Cody,
man.
I need this from you. I need this guarantee because I got to tell you, the man that's saying he's ruining wrestling, John Cena, I believe in him. I need you. I'll be there I'll be at MetLife Stadium in the great state of New Jersey in the beginning of August. You got to get that title back. You have to get it back because this last, 3-4 months with you not as champion has been difficult for me. So we need to get that championship title back around your waist.
You're making it very personal now. You're making it like
it's personal.
Promise to do this for you, Dave.
Well,
I mean, this is all eyes of the wrestling world on MetLife. Cardi B is hosting 2 nights for the
I
first
have no
time
idea
ever
who that
at
is.
SummerSlam.
But
We need to get you out just a hot sheet, a list of people that you cannot be that guy. But yes, SummerSlam. I don't want to go as far as making any promises, but I can tell you the goal with SummerSlam is if people felt a certain way about WrestleMania, I would put that all on my back and take all the credit and responsibility for perhaps not feeling satisfied. I'd like to get them to the finish line with SummerSlam. Very much looking forward to doing this dance again.
I love it. I love it. You know you're my favorite. Everybody who listens to this show knows you're my favorite. You got 2 great guys in the car with you in Ricky Saints and Sean Spears that I'm big supporters of. And seriously, Cody, like what you've been able to do for the WWE and what you've been able to do for pro wrestling, we're seeing it hit the greatest heights that it's ever hit. And, usually when people talk about that, they talk about the golden era of the 80s or they talk about the Attitude Era. But you ushered in a completely new era that's doing the biggest business we have ever seen. To say that we're getting 2 nights of SummerSlam in a stadium like MetLife is absolutely amazing. I hope you pat yourself on the back because you're a big reason why. And, thank you for everything that you've given to this sport. Thank you.
I can feel Bully Ray getting angry as you're giving me far too much credit for the revolution that has taken over pro wrestling and sports entertainment.
No, I actually said on the air before you came back, whenever you came back, a couple weeks ago, a month ago, I was saying to Dave, I said, Dave, they need Cody back. I said, I don't think it's the right time for Cody to come back, but I think they need Cody back much sooner than later. So yes, I put you over, young man.
Well, I very much appreciate it, and as you know, what I'm gonna tell you. This has been a large team effort shared across multiple locker rooms in different companies. But if you're looking at WWE right now and you have Rhea Ripley and you have Jey Uso, you do have for a limited time John Cena, you have CM Punk, you have Roman Reigns. This has been very much a team, and I do like to try and take that quarterback spot when I can and try and get the ball. But this has been very much a team effort, and everything's cooking, everything.
And Cody, I'm not going to tell you what to do. No more of this heel talk, all right? You're a hero. You're a hero to a lot of fans.
You know what? Well, let me. One thing I've noticed about that is it only really exists on X. Is that, and like, it's deep, the discussion. It's a deep discussion, and I don't even. Yeah, you never say never in wrestling. Plenty of people, they've got the capacity for the light and the dark, but I don't know. I don't know if we're on that road within the time I have left on my time in wrestling. Who knows, though? As Bully sitting next to you, you never want to say never.
Listen,
never want to.
I can't wait until Paul Heyman whispers in your ear for the first time.
No.
I cannot wait.